Hey guys, today I'm going to be asking you some questions to reflect on your FACES internship experience. So can I have you start by introducing yourself?
Yeah, so my name is Deanna, and I am from the FACES PHYC program here at Kearney High School in San Diego.
And I'm Bobby, and I'm also a part of the FACES PHYC program at Kearney as well.
Alright, so I'll start you guys with the first question. Why do you think it's important for teens to be public health advocates in their communities?
I think it's very important for teens to be advocates of their own health because it allows other people who don't have the same access, the same opportunities for people who do.
That's a great answer. Okay, I'll move on to the next question then. Tell us about a time when you changed someone's mind about the COVID-19 vaccine or testing.
Definitely. I think it's always a great opportunity in life to learn something new, especially when there's always unknowns out there and we're always trying to find the answers to them. And it also applies to COVID as well. I'll talk about my family. So my family was very reluctant to take the COVID-19 vaccine when it first came out. However, I reasoned with them for how long I've been alive. They've always taken me to the hospital or clinic to take the flu vaccine. So it's more or less the same with the COVID-19 vaccine. It's just with COVID-19. And so through my educational pathway here at Kearney, but also following on with the news and studies published by public health care officials and the CDC, I've convinced them that there's more pros than cons of taking the COVID-19 vaccine, and it's also personally affected my family as well. And so that call to action, what happened was convince me but also my family to take the COVID-19 vaccine.
Thank you for
Yeah,
sharing that. I'll move on to the next question then.
Yeah.
If you could give one piece of advice to public health officials about how to get information to people in their community, what would it be?
I think one of the biggest resources they could use is visiting high schools. And I say this because youths have a greater platform on social media and can use what they're most good at, spreading information like public health awareness, especially about COVID-19. And I think visiting high schools especially, or even middle schools, could be a good help for spreading that information.
Definitely.
Alright, Bobby, I'll shift this next question over to you.
Oh, sure, definitely.
How has being a FACES PHYC student positively impacted you or your family?
Yeah, I think for one, it's given me further insight to what it's like to be in a hospital-like setting, but also seeing how public healthcare officials and the medical staff work day by day, clock by clock, trying to help people out in our society. And it makes me appreciate and not take things for granted because they are sacrificing their time, but also helping out other people in our society. And so that opens up potentially a pathway for me to fill in their shoes, because as we get older, there has to be a new generation that have to take on their role to help our society out.
Wow, great insight. So I'll leave this last question open-ended. Because of the FACES PHYC, you'll continue the rest.
You want to do both of us?
Yeah, we'll
Okay,
do
let's go,
both of
let's
us.
go.
So because of the program, I'm, like Bobby said, better able to envision what the healthcare profession is like. And inside the classroom, you've kind of been told that information, but through this experience, you're kind of exposed to it. And I think those are two different aspects that people should kind of realize and appreciate more.
Great answer. Bobby, I'm going to shift over to you.
Oh yeah, sure, definitely. Because of the FACES program, I think I've become a better advocate for public health, but also in a way of how they're able to push their campaigns and better inform our society to help them with combating the dangers or risks that comes with future diseases or dangers that come towards our society. And so I want to ensure that we keep pushing out the information and ensure that our society moves and improves as one. Thank you very much. People underlook or overlook how important healthcare is, especially also public healthcare. You have a great answer, by the way.
Thank you.
Testing. So good. I think the FACES PHC program, just like Deanna said, dude, I'm blanking out, bro. Because of FACES, I'm he's laughing at my face, bro. He's straight up just laughing at me.
What happened?
I blanked out. I'm gonna just say, because of FACES, I'm like. I